Thanks, Jeff. In an exclusive interview with Net25, Consul Ricarte Abejuela III of the Philippine Consulate General in New York gave an update on the absentee voting situation there. Here's El Aguilar with the details. El.
Naglaan ng karagdagang araw ang Philippine Consulate General sa New York para bigyang daan ang mga mailed ballots na patuloy na natatanggap ng konsulado. Ang final weekend na ito ng ballot feeding ay bukod pa sa regular na schedule na karaniwang napapanood ng live sa Facebook. Sa araw ng eleksyon ng final ballot feeding ay magsisimula alas 7 ng umaga US time. Ito ang pinakahuling balota na matatanggap ng konsulado buhat sa postal system ng New York. Nauna rito nakapag-abiso at nag-offer na sa US Postal Service dito sa New York ng mga kagawad na ng ating pamahalaan ang pipick up ng mga balota sa Lunes ng umaga bago magsara ang botohan. Lahat ng aprobadong poll watchers, observers, media entities ay inaasahang susunod sa lahat ng regulasyon ng Commission on Elections o COMELEC. Pakinggan naman natin ang ilan pang karagdagang impormasyon sa ginaganap na ballot feeding dito sa Konsulado sa New York sa isang panayam natin kay Consul Ricarte Abejuela.
We are undergoing what we call ballot feeding. So this is the counting of ballots that have been sent back to us, and it's part of the month-long overseas voting process throughout the world. And here in the United States, we employ what is called postal voting, meaning the ballots are mailed out to registered overseas voters, and they have to accomplish it and mail it back to us. Once we receive it, we vet it, and if it's valid, then we feed it, and the ballots and the votes are counted. See behind me here are ballot boxes, and one particular ballot box represents one particular precinct, and each precinct has a maximum of 2,000 registered voters. So for New York, since we have 39,048 voters, we basically have 20 precincts. So maximum of 2,000 per precinct. And each ballot box you see behind me already have some ballots inside. So what it means was that their votes have already been counted by the vote counting machine.
So I talked to a couple of people earlier. Apparently, they wanted to vote because they're still Filipinos. They're not citizens of the United States. They wanted to vote, but they were told that they cannot. Why is that?
They may have been delisted because according to Philippine regulations with regards to overseas voting, if a registered voter has not voted for 2 consecutive elections, they will be delisted. So this might be one possible reason why they were delisted, because they failed to participate in the 2016 and the 2019 elections. A year before the next elections, which is every 3 years. So in this case, the next set of elections will be in 2025. Usually a year before, or probably by 2024, there will be, again, a period for registration. And they can either reactivate their accounts if they have been delisted, or if somebody just turned 18, then they can register as a new voter. For those who have recently transferred in our jurisdiction, then they have to update their records with their new addresses, and so on and so forth.
Okay. Mula rito sa New York, El Aguilar, Mata ng Halalan 2022.